Doug, it's great to see you again. So many fans in Denver remember all the years that you spent here coaching the team. But before we talk about the past or what's going on now with the Nuggets, what are you doing? Tell us about your life now.
Nothing. No, my life really consists of big into this, big into fantasy baseball right now,
Sure.
every day. And then I'm big into fantasy football. And when those things are over, my life gets boring. But that's my life. And one other thing, Big Jane. That's it.
Well, I talked to Jane a little bit earlier this week, and she was saying how excited you guys were about the Nuggets. Can you describe that a little bit? All the years you put in for this team, it's got to mean a lot to you and your family.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I guess I'm what you call a real front runner because I didn't watch anything during the year. And it wasn't until the last Phoenix game that I happened to watch the whole game. I hadn't seen 5 minutes of games. And then I watched the whole LA series. So, yeah, I'm a late bloomer and what is it? Only if you win kind of
Well, you know those
guy.
fans well. You had some of those following your teams as well. That's what a fan does.
I'm a front runner, but I mean, that's been fantastic. It really has.
So your old buddy Dan Issel says Nikola Jokic is the best Nugget ever by far, and it's not arguable. You have seen this franchise from playing against him in the ABA to coaching against him to coaching him, and all these years. Is he the best Nugget you've ever seen?
I've seen a lot of good ones, but I have to say right now, he is the best. He's just really amazing, and he's impressive in everything he does. I don't know how he does it. One of the things that amazes me, I don't know if you ever notice, whenever the other team has a chance to get up the floor quickly, every single time he turns around and sprints back. Now, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but he runs as hard as he can back defensively, which I found amazing because most big guys will take time off and stuff, but he adds that to the rest of his repertoire, which is ridiculous. I can see why they call him the Joker. He's a joke.
So it's funny. I think about your relationship with Pat Riley, which was interesting to say the least. And now here he is in the way of the Nuggets as the top guy with the Miami Heat.
And they've done a great job, and the Nuggets better not let up on them because that team plays hard. They're well coached, and they're mentally tough, and which the Nuggets are also. The Nuggets have been great in that area.
So I wanted to ask you about Jokic, and it's funny because people love to take credit for success. So he was the 41st player taken, and now people are saying that that was a great pick. Well, obviously it was a great pick. That's luck, right? That isn't that luck that you end up with this great player picking him 41.
Thomas, if you don't have any luck, you ain't going anywhere. You got to get a little lucky. I mean, you can't. But it was a great pick.
So going back to McNichols Arena in those days and the days of the ABA, which seemed to be at times kind of a ramshackle or even fun operation, the game is so big now, and you look at what the Nuggets are doing. This opportunity, it seems like they're embracing it. Coach Malone and the team, they understand. No matter how often you think you're going to be back, right now is all that matters.
Well, they've played like that, and they've had chances to fold in a bunch of games and a couple of games with the Lakers, and they just toughed it out and hung in there when they weren't playing great. And the Lakers, by the way, played pretty darn good. And the Nuggets just overcame whatever they did and managed to sweep them in the four. But the Nuggets had to play very good and had to be very tough-minded. And Malone just did a great coaching job also. That's really amazing.
Yeah, tell me about that because you know what it's like. You get a certain amount of talent, and then you can either let that talent run or grow it a little bit or get the most out of them. You talk about Joker sprinting like that. I mean, that's him, but it's also the coach has to bring that out of guys.
Definitely also the coaching. I mean, he's really done a great job in every area. He's got them. They got great individual talent there. But they played great as a team, and their mental toughness is really come on, and they've been great in that area. And that's big time coming from Malone. So he's just the whole team. He's done an absolutely fabulous job, and the team right now, and I certainly hope they can keep it up, but playing just great team ball.
You picking them? You think they're going to win this series?
Yeah, I'm picking them, but I say don't think it's going to be easy. They got their hands full, I think. Miami's mentally tough also, and they got great coaching, and it's. I think it's going to be a great series. It'll be a tough series, but I mean, I think the Nuggets will come through, but they can't let up.
So many people have been talking about 47 years and finally getting to an NBA Finals, and all the old fans are reflecting on the players and the people like yourself who came before them, and just a lot of people, sending fond thoughts to the Nuggets of days gone by. And I don't know if you've heard from anyone or people, reaching out to you. Are you feeling that at all?
Am I feeling what?
That vibe, those the old Nugget fans, the old people from
I'm
back here
feeling
in
the new vibes. Yeah, everything. Everyone's come up. It's like, we're all front runners, and like I keep up with the Nuggets all year on the computer,
right,
and stuff while I'm doing my other stuff, my fantasy baseball and fantasy football and stuff, and I keep up with everything. But I didn't watch them. I didn't watch the games. I didn't have enough time to do all that until, like I said, and mostly because Big Jane, she kept insisting on watching the game. And, I don't, when things go bad, I shut it off and stuff like that. So I don't usually like watching the games. But
I was going to say, before we go, I want you to bring Big Jane in. I want people to see her. She has so many fans here, and see the shirt she's wearing today, because she's been maybe a bigger fan in some ways as you were describing this year. So bring her in. I want to get her on the camera again real quick.
Big Jane, this is how I rule the roost. Get over here, woman.
Big Jane, a lot of people in Denver wanted to say hi. We love your shirt, and it's just great to see you.
Isn't this great? We listen. We are big. Well, I am a big.
She's the biggest
fan. I was even cheering out loud as I watched those games, and I made Doug watch the whole game. I said, "Hey, if they go down, come back." So. I wish we could be there. I wish we could be there for the games and see everybody, but
I'd be there. But if I wasn't so daggum old and had the altitude sickness, I'd be there.
Well, we know you're watching, and I know so many people love seeing both of you. In many ways, the first family of Nugget basketball. Doug and Big Jane, thanks so much for taking a few minutes. Thanks, it's great to see you.
Thanks, Tommy.
Go Nuggets, and we love Tommy Greeny.
Thanks for that.